Well, news today regarding Coral Coast LA High School. 5 teens called 911 regarding photos of them taped to their doors and windows were reported all over northwestern Los Angeles. Police do not know who this and the police are still investigating the situation. They've also sent direct threats to the school as well. French teacher James Kidd received photos of his house sent to him as well. When he came home, his home was egged as well. The school has sent more police officers to the school and more lockdown drills have been practiced. They also have said that parents cannot send their children to school as a result of this. There are no suspects as to who is causing this, but police.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
This is an automated message from a school superior in the Los Angeles area. A critical condition is taking place and the following has taken place. Be ensured that there is no danger to your child's life. Several photos of students have been sent to the student's home and taped on windows and doors, as well as other reports of these certain students, who appear to be targeted, have had their home egged. One of the mad teachers in Coral Coast High School had his home set on fire intentionally. Several other reports of threats made to this school were made on social media. Seen, there's no evidence in these threats, however, and seen, we consider that baseless. The school will continue to run all school hours normally tomorrow. However, you can keep your child at home if you want and it will be excused. We would like all affected peoples to continue to stay updated so your child is in a safe environment. This message has been ordered to be sent out by law. This is Allison Torchiga, head of the school directors in Los Angeles, California. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hello, everyone. I'm James Cartura, head of the school directors in LA. Over the past 2 days, several threatening calls have been made to Coral Coast High School in LA. We will be working together with the FBI and other local authorities to see who is behind this. These callers appear to be over the age of 17 but is unknown. But there is no danger to life and property. You will be given an official excuse if you would not like to bring your child to school. Thank you and have a safe day.
Current time in LA, 9 a.m. Weather today is sunny and is 82 degrees. Tomorrow, it is going to be sunny, high of 82, and a low of 78. On Friday, it will be mainly cloudy and will have a high of 88 and a low of 84. News today playing now.
Today from Dubai International Airport at Emirates Airlines CEO headquarters. About 5 hours ago, Emirates Airlines purchased several Boeing 787 MAX aircraft. This has surprised a lot of people, as the last time
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Los Angeles Police Department. At 9:30 a.m. on June 10th, multiple 911 calls have been received about shots fired in the Coral Coast Los Angeles High School. At this time, all schools in Los Angeles are undergoing lockdown. These suspects, that number over 5, have taken several people hostage and will kill if their demands are not yet. The gunmen's names are unknown at this time. We do not know the demands of the gunmen, but they are attempting to communicate with police officials. The power has been cut in the school as well by the gunmen. The principal and 2 out of the 3 officers in the building are known to be either taken hostage or shot. Due to the severity of the situation, all parents of the school should not approach the school or pick up children, as this may put yourself and others' life at risk. Stay tuned to local radio stations on this dangerous situation. This is an update message transmitted at the request of the Los Angeles Police Department. At 10 a.m., the hostage situation in Coral Coast High School has worsened. It is confirmed that 10 men over the age of 17 have shot dead over 30 people already. There is another report of these people instructing people to head into the hallways as well. It's confirmed that these students are fellow students of the school and they are taking their revenge. The president of the Coral Coast High School is also part of this and has taken the superintendent, 4 students, the vice principal, and several teachers of the school hostage when they were having a meeting together until he pulled out a pistol hidden under the table. Police advise everyone to continue to stay inside until the situation gets better. These students have communicated with police and have civil danger warning for the area of Los Angeles. At 11 a.m., the attack on the school counties and 20 deaths and 17 injuries were reported from this situation. Reports that propane bombs had been detonated and they have gone class to class throwing them in there. All of the hostages have been moved to the band room where they were instructed to sit together in a tight space. The estimated amount of hostages is 250 people. Anyone within 1 mile of the Coral Coast High School to seek shelter now and lock doors and windows. Minor shootouts in windows between police and the terrorists were reported. The campus is on lockdown until further notice. Stay tuned to local media outlets on the situation. This message has been transmitted at the request of the Los Angeles Police Department. The attack on the school continues. Police believe that the people who have started the shooting have detonated a propane bomb. More hostages have been taken and have all been put into the band room that can fill up to 1,300 people. Residents of LA are advised to shelter in place and stay inside until the situation is resolved. One police officer has believed that he had injured one of the gunmen, but he was mistaken and was shot dead. These students are highly trained with guns and have shot more than 8 police officers dead or injured. Do not head to the school at all. Anyone within 1 mile of Coral Coast High School should seek shelter now. Stay tuned to local news outlets when they come available on the situation.
The following message has been transmitted at the request of the LA Police Department at 10:40 a.m. Police have identified all these gunmen. They are William York, Sam Ivy, Ben Kentucky, Joe Bill, Felix James, Troy Gus, Alex Sammy, Charles James, and the president of the school, Eric Freakish. The dad of Eric Freakish has communicated police when the school shooting has taken place and has said that his mental health has been going downhill after his sophomore year and has had a record of violent history. He is also known to be behind this attack. The gunmen have used knives to kill people after police briefly refused the gunmen's orders. These men are very dangerous and will not hesitate anyone who attempts to stop them in any way possible. Stay away from Coral Coast High School. You will put your life at risk. Stay tuned to news outlets on this dangerous situation.
The following message has been transmitted at the request of the Los Angeles Police Department. At 11:35 a.m., a mandatory evacuation order is being given to anyone within a 1-mile radius of Coral Coast High School should evacuate as soon as possible. The gunmen have resorted to launching rockets at the local homes. The hostage situation has spread to the 2RD and 3rd floors, and most of the school has been forced to head into a tight space on 2 floors. Bring all of your belongings and leave as soon as possible. Stay tuned to local media outlets on this dangerous situation.
We will be catching up on the hostage situation at Coral Coast High School. From what we understand, the terrorists are communicating with us from an unknown signal and are wanting a live transmission, so we'll go there.
Hello everyone, I am pretty well aware that you know the live situation in the school. I hope as many people are watching this as possible. I will not reveal my voice or who I am. For those of you who can hear me outside, I am here to negotiate. First, any police officials outside are to move 90 yards away from the school. Any attempt to stop any of us will result in mass casualties. This is not bluff. We have multiple bombs in the school and some around the city, and we will detonate it if our demands are not met. These bombs can destroy anything within a 100-yard radius instantly. This is not a bluff. We have multiple bombs in the school and some around the city, and we will detonate it if our demands are not met. These bombs can destroy anything within a 100-yard radius instantly. Our next demand, we demand a flight within a fuel to head non-stop into any airport in Colombia. Any kind of fighter jet will be taken as a threat. After this is met, we will release 900 students. If these demands must be met within 15 hours. Thank you.
The hostage situation still continues in the Coral Coast High School. The government has done very little about this situation, and it seems they're going to do anything at all. As we speak, an intense standoff is taking place as we speak with 15 gunmen for more than 8 hours now. For more information on this standoff, we go live to Sam Taker on this dangerous situation.
Thanks, Julie. From my understandings, we can't move any more closer to the school. No demands have been met so far, but information from the governor and the president show no signs of backing down whatsoever. This isn't that surprising, as they never negotiate with terrorists whatsoever. Also, the response is that they don't even have a weapon, despite the fact that several propane bombs were detonated that caused minor damage. There's only 10 hours on the clock. Oh, okay, the terrorists are attempting to communicate with us now. Let's go to them. This group has 1,000 hostages, so they...
Hell. How do you not understand how this situation can be resolved if you would just withdraw and give us our plane? You would save all 1,200 lives on all floors. We've given you time and very reasonable demands. Stepping down is not a sign of weakness. The deaths of 1,000 children is a sign of hatred and disgust to your own people, and even worse, the parents of the kids. We can easily take them all out. We have several bombs in the school that can destroy 50 yards instantly. We can't prove we have the bombs, but you've clearly understood that several propane bombs thrown into the library. In 30 minutes, one person will be shot in the bathroom every hour if our demands are not met. When the time runs out and if our demands are still not met, everyone else dies. Choose carefully.
Well, with limited time left, things have gone from terrible to an unspeakable amount of danger. There's no telling how this will end. We will continue to give news and information on this situation.
following message has been transmitted at the request of the LA Police Department. At 6:15 p.m., the hostage situation has ended. The gunmen have shot everyone they could see in sight, but most of the students had ran out of the school before. Shortly after, when police entered, police could not find the gunmen that had caused this. It is believed that all 8 gunmen are disguised themselves as students and are now roaming the city. These suspects are not causing any danger to life or property at this time. It is also believed that these suspects are attempting to cause another hostage situation in another building. It is recommended that if you are in airport or any other kind of public area, for you to leave the area as soon as possible and for you to return home. Federal police and state police are in the area and will be patrolling this area. If you see any suspicious behavior, report it to the police as soon as possible. Stay tuned to local media outlets on this situation.
The following message has been transmitted at the request of the LA Police Department. At 7 p.m., a hostage situation has begun on Air France Boeing 777-300ER aircraft with 250 people on board. The aircraft is still on the ground as well. This hostage situation began when the 8 men had tied red handkerchiefs over their forehead, slit a person's throat, and held a flight attendant with a nail gun to his head and demanded to be let into the cockpit. They are in the cockpit but are demanding the pilots to be heading to an unknown location. These people who have caused this are known to be part of the Coral Coast High School hostage situation and are heading to Colombia but is not known. Stay tuned to local media outlets on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the LA Police Department. At 7:30 p.m., the hostage situation has ended on the Air France hijacked aircraft when the gunmen began shooting everyone they saw in sight, then took their own life, all happening in about 3 minutes. The rest of the cabin and crew were saved. It is safe to leave your home now. Shelters will open up for anyone who has been heavily affected by the situation at the Los Angeles City Mission. An all clear is now being issued. We will return to normal programming now.